welcome back to Australian Kindred, and today we're back in the shed. We're going to do a minor service on my SS Commodore. I've had this car for nearly 20 years. Most of the time I've serviced it myself, and today we'll just do a quick run through, change the oil, air filter, quick inspection. That's about it. So I hope you enjoy, hope you learn something, and we'll get stuck into it.
So I just let my brother Dutta take the SS for a spin as to heat up the oil before we drop it. So while we're waiting for Dutta to do that, we'll gather some tools up for the job.
So this will be most of what we need today to do this minor service. We'll need the oil pan, an oil funnel, a new air filter and a new oil filter, oil filter wrench, and just a couple of screwdrivers, a pair of pliers and a wrench, a breaker bar and some sockets and a couple of rags. We'll also be using the trolley jack.
Here we go, Dutta's back, car's in one piece. That's a good start.
That's Dutta, Shoo-a-roo. So right, we'll just do this air filter first. Just a couple of screws. And one here. So first we'll remove this cowling cover, so we can get some access. This pops up like that. This be the inside of the air filter. Just lift the old one up and we'll get it out. Not too bad, it's got a bit of dirt on it. It's probably done about 10,000 Ks. Let's inspect the inside of the intake side of the air filter. It's looking pretty clean. Looking pretty good. Got the new air filter. Just pop that in there. Just make sure it's seated nicely.
And try not to force anything here as to not damage any of the equipment.
Put that back in there, do it all up. That's the air filter done, nice and easy. Now this car has been lowered so the trolley jack doesn't fit under, so I have to hit it with the scissor jack to get the height. A safety precaution we need to take here is to,
for your own safety,
chock the wheel so she don't roll away on us while we're jacking her up. So we'll line that jack up there into the crack spot. I've got these car stands that I use. And I'll just sit that under the chassis there, just like that. And I'll let the jack down onto them. And just by twisting the handle on the jack anti-clockwise, and pull the jack out of the way. So we have this big metal bash plate protecting the sump here. We'll take that off first. And it's just a 4 13mm bolts that hold it on. And just lower that down out of the way. That will reveal our oil filter here. Before we take that off, we'll get our pan ready and we'll drain the oil. So the first thing we'll do before we drain the oil is we'll take this oil cap off so there's no pressure. We've got a 15mm socket on the breaker bar for the sump plug. Be careful not to get oil on our hands. Take this sump plug out. And let the oil drain out. So once all that oil's drained out, we will inspect the seal around the bottom of the sump plug. This one's in good condition still. And we'll just nip that up. We won't over tighten that because it is alloy. And use a saw wrench now to loosen the oil filter. Just loosen that up with our hands now.
Oh my God!
So I've got the oil filter here, out of the box, some plastic on it, take the plastic off. I'll just get some oil, we'll rub some oil around there. I've got some of the old oil, I'm just going to rub it around this seal.
That will help the rubber seal hold into place.
Just like that, and that's ready to pop in now. So we've prepped the new oil filter. We'll just screw it on. Screws in very easy. Get it on as tight as we can with our hands. And then we'll give it a little nip up with the wrench. Last but not least, we'll put this bash plate back on there. Now we'll just let this jack down, let the car down. So next, to make sure that the funnel's all nice and clean, which it is. Pop that there where the oil goes in.
This 5.7 litre V8 holds approximately 4.5 litres of oil.
And now it's best just to let that settle for 5 minutes or so before we check the oil. So we'll just check a few of the other things in this car.
So this is the radiator water overflow bowl.
Doesn't seem to be using any water. Power steering levels look alright. Brake fluid. You can check the levels on the side here, and I can see that that's at maximum. We'll check the level on the dipstick. First we'll take it out and wipe it off. Re-dip. Pull it out.
You'll see on the bottom of the dipstick minimum maximum oil level indicators.
Looks reasonable. And well, that's it for the service on the V8 Commodore. It's pretty easy. Change a couple of filters, some new oil in, check a few levels. No need to do the fuel filter, it's only done every 40,000. And that's pretty much it. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something and endeavour to do this yourself. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll keep making this, and sure.